Hello friends, today we are going to the next poem of 10th standard and it's All the World's a Stage. The poem is written by William Shakespeare and we know that he is one of the famous poet and writer, playwright, actor and a multiple personality in English language. And he wrote this poem and this is this poem is taken from actually a play, a drama. The name of the drama is As You Like It. Here in this poem, the poet is comparing the life of a man into seven stages. And the first beginning of the poem, he says that all the world is a stage. He compare the world into a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Here, players means actors. And the poet, once again, the poet is comparing the world as a stage, and all the people, men and women, are actors in that stage. They have their exist and entrance. You can see that two words, both are metaphors: exist and entrance. Exit means go out. Here exit means death. Death is exit, and entrance means birth. Birth and death. If we enter into the stage, that is our birth, and if we out from the stage, that is death. The world is a stage, so therefore we are entering into the world is our birth, and we are going out to the out of the world, that is death. And no, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being seven ages, and throughout the life is comparing or divided into seven parts, seven stages according to the age group. At the first, as an infant, and the first, the infant mewling and pucking in the nurse's arms. Here in the first stage, you can see that we are born as an infant, therefore that is the first stage. And what the infant do? That's crying, mewling. Mewling means crying, and pucking. Pucking means here the meaning is given there, throwing up or vomiting from the hands of a nurse's arms. Then the whiling schoolboy. The next stage is the whining schoolboy. Whining means crying. It's another word of cry. Whining schoolboy with his satchel. Satchel meaning is given in the left side. That's a school bag. With a school bag and shining morning face, creeping like a snail unwillingly to go to school. Creeping like a snail means he's growing up. He's growing up through the through in this time of the period of school era. The school period is slowly growing up, and every field of growth, which means he is obtaining knowledge, and all the things he is growing in the period of school. And the next one is as a lover, and the next stage, next age group is as a lover, assigning like furnace. Furnace means that's actually a heater, and shining means expressing deep feelings like a furnace, like it's a simile using their like is using there, therefore that is a simile. With woeful ballad. Woeful ballad means that's a poem. Woeful ballad means a poem, that's sad poems or expressing feeling, emotional poems is called woeful ballad. Made his eye mistress eyebrow. As mistress means here her lover, his lover. That's poem is actually talking about his lover. When we are in love, we started to write poems about our love, about our lovers. That's is actually poet describing here. Then the next stage is I as a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like a pard, jealous in humor, sudden quick and quarrel, seeking bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. Then the next stage is as a soldier, full of strange oaths. What is meant by strange oaths? Strange means unknown. Oaths means yes, pledge, like a pledge, taking so many strange oaths. And he bearded like a pad. Pad means leopard. He has a beard like a leopard. Jealous in honor. He is always jealous in to getting honor, responsibility, everything. He is very jealous about that. Sudden and quick in quarrel. in the field of battle, he is very sudden and quick. He is very fast and seeking bubble reputation. Is always getting many reputation. Bubble means yeah, that's bubble. The water bubbles. That's only for a short period of time. That's why it's called a bubble reputation. Even in the cannon's mouth meaning is given there, facing the great danger in the life. Even in the danger of the danger, even in he is in danger, he doesn't matter how it is. And then the justice in fair found Billy with a good capon line. Capon line means with excess from the careless eating habits. The next one is as a justice. Next stage is as a justice. After after the soldier, he is moving to the next stage as a justice. There he is fair round belly. Round belly means he started his life into another stage. There he has the habit of eating food, uncontrolled food habits. Then with eyes, sever beard, formal cut. Now the eyes his beard change into a formal cut. Formal cut, not like a beard, like the pad in the earlier stage. In the stage of soldier, we saw that there he is using, there he was using a beard like a leopard. Here he is using the beard in a formal cut, then full of wise sauce. Wise sauce means he is seeking or saying a full of a wise means brilliant answers. He started to become very old and very dynamic in that stage. Therefore he's only gives wise source and modern instance. He's talking about the contemporary issues, like he's very interested in politics. He may be and might be, and always you can see that after or 60 70 age, 50 45 years, or after the 40 45 years, people started talking about the uh, politics and all the other things, modern instance. And he's very brilliant to taking in decisions. He became more experienced in his life, so he started to take good decisions in his life. And also as well as he became very modern instance, and so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered platoon. The next one is became in the sixth age shifts. There he became a lean and slippered platoon. He started to use slippers because why the reason we can see in the below lines, with the spectacles on the nose and pouch on his side. He started to use spectacles because he started to lose his eyesight. Therefore he started to use the spectacles, and the pouch on her side. He has so many things in his hands. During that time he needed so many things like medicines and other things. In the next stage he became old, very old. His youthful horse, what is mean youthful horse, lost in covering, or his legs, started to use many things with his legs because he is became old and not healthy as much as. A world too wide for his shank and his big manly voice. It started to change his legs, weakness of his legs. Legs became weak, therefore he started to use slippers, and as well as his feet he started to cover with a cloth or something else. That is talking here, uh, which means he is physically became weak in this stage. Which stage? In the sixth stage he became very big. And the next one, turning again towards the childish rebel, pipes and whistle in his sound. Last scene of all that in strange eventful history. And the next stage he is changing into the again into a childhood's pipes, then and whistles in his sound. There are so many whistles came into his sounds, which means his sound is again changing into a like a baby. Last scene all of that ends in a strange eventful history, and last stage became very eventful. How it is, let's see how it is. It is the second childishness and mere oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, and sans everything. What is meant by sans? Sans means without. This last stage became again a another childhood, and there you started to lose your teeth, lose your eyesight, lose your taste, and lose everything. And that is the end of the life. That is the end of the light. Here you can see in English workshop, there you can see stages are the life of the read the following words in given clouds. Match them what they signify. In this poem, the poets compare stage as into life, and characters are played by human beings. Script means the story of life, and dialogues means the conversation. Entry means birth, and exist means the death. These are the comparison or the metaphors used by the poet in this poem that you have to use and write an appreciation of the poem. What you understood from the poem. Write a brief appreciation of the poem.